Hi, welcome to Delicate Dark Girl. So, today, the concept is doing whatever I want because I am officially on my period and I've had like such a bad attitude. So, yeah, I was gonna get up and do this morning, but I literally woke up way too late. So I have to leave the house between 4:30 and 4:50 in the morning. I woke up at 3:45, which is fine. I like to wake up about 4:20. I do everything the night before so I don't have anything to do except roll out of bed and put my clothes on. Brush my teeth and wash my face. All that takes like 5 minutes. The thing is, I wanted to put on makeup, so 3:45 would have been okay for me to sit down and film this. Because if I just want to do makeup to go to work, then I can get up about 4:10 and then do makeup and then be out of the house by like 5 a.m. Which is late, but anyway, so we're going to keep the eyebrows very simple. Anyway, so I woke up at 3:45 on the dot. So I wake up, I go in the bathroom, I change my toilet paper. Because at night, I've taken to not wearing pads at night, just like lots of toilet paper. It stays put better for me, I guess, because I'm a tosser and turner and toilet paper can kind of adhere to your body. I don't know why, I just do, and then it breathes, it's nice. Although, a lot of pads now have cotton. That's all besides the point. Anyway, so I go to change my innerwear for my period, and I'm like, oh, it's 3:45. Great, I'll just sleep for 15 minutes, and then I'll just film a quick thing, and then go about my day. The next time I wake up, it's 6:02. And so by that point, I'm like, I'm so late, it doesn't even make any sense to rush. So I could have filmed, but I was like, all right, well, let's not get crazy. So I just decided to not film at all and also not do any makeup and just go to work and just be late as hell. But not any later than I could have been. Boy, am I glad to be back. I finally got my computer in the mail. It's a new Dell. And that's all that matters. The only problem I'm having now is that I had to go crawling back to Adobe because now that they've discontinued Windows Movie Maker, which was my premier source of video editing, I don't have anything else. So I learned the other ones really quick, but I don't like them. The only other one I liked was when I used to use Premiere, so I decided I'd go back. Go crawling back where we said we'd never go. It's fine. So we're just taking some Chad and putting them in the eyebrows. So my younger sister, she sent me a picture showing me her daily face, and so I was like, oh my god, blue. And I was like, I haven't done blue eyes in a long time, and like the way she did them was so nice. Ever since I bought my Afrique palette and the Nubian too, I have been telling myself, if I don't use the blues in that thing, I'm gonna scream. When I saw her, I'm gonna do an interpretation of that. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do that makeup because then I'll just get pissed off when I don't do it the same. The last thing you want to do is disappoint yourself when you're trying to feel better. You see what I mean? Crazy eyebrows. There's no fixing them today. I said I'd do the minimum, and I really did. Look, that's as far as we can go, okay? Okay, Mopper Bang. We're not going to fight with our eyebrows all day long. So we don't have to fight that hard, but that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So, okay. So I already washed my face and everything. And since I just came back from work, the first thing I did was wash my face. But after that, now I'm going to cool it and soothe it with some aloe vera moisture. It's also going to, it's a toner. It's also going to moisturize my face. And then, just for a little bit more moisture, we're going to go in here with the Clarify Facial Mist. No! Oh, it's fine. Oh, great. What we're going to do now is put on some primer. Ooh. I really like this primer, actually. Like, not actually. Like, I just really like it. I like the way it feels. I like the package it comes in. I like the way it holds my makeup. It's kind of gripping. So if you like things that will grip your foundation, I think this is one of them. And I just put it places I get the oiliest so that it controls it to a certain degree. But I don't know if you follow my Twitter, but on Twitter I said I wasn't going to be obsessed with trying to be matte all day long because that's not my skin type right now. Like, skin changes and grows with you, and I think I should overall enjoy my skin as is without trying to make it completely something that it's not. So this is a refining skin primer. It's oil free and has a matte finish. That's what it says. So it's not technically like for oil controlling, I don't think. It's just a matte primer, so you know you're not going to get a dewy base if you put this. The primer itself isn't going to illuminate or make you dewy, as you can see. We kind of mattified it just in here. This is where I have my pore things. Like, my pores are the largest. You've probably seen it because I always do close-ups on purpose, so you can see my texture and everything and know that you can do whatever you want. Now we'll set our eyebrows and eyes using this. I'm going to use Madagascar, which is that color here, to set my eyebrows. The under eye. Okay? So we're also going to just put this all over the lid. I'm feeling more relaxed already. See that? See how that opened that eyeball up? Took the shadow away. It's a lot of shadow. It's a lot of midday shadow. Okay, now I could conceal my under eye, but that's really not the point here. I'm not really tripping about that. We're just gonna put foundation on. But first, we're doing eyes first today, as you can see. We're gonna do that blue that I was talking about. Now, Afrique has a blue too, Cote d'Ivoire, and it's matte. And then you have, in the Nubian too, you have the shimmer blue, Cleopatra, coming at you. I think I'm gonna use the shimmer blue, just because shimmers are exciting. Shimmers are exciting to use when you're feeling like annoyed. So let's go with that. Ooh, but they have that, it's like a deep kind of night sky blue. Cotonou? 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 Okay. So that's Cotonou. And that's Cleopatra. I think I'm gonna go with Cleopatra. You wanna see Cote d'Ivoire? That's Cote d'Ivoire. Battle of the Blue. I think I'm going to use Cleopatra. She's a winner. Chicken. Okay, so the only problem with blues and stuff like that, they always stain your stuff. Alright, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put, we're going to just do all shimmer. Yes, so we're going to put Cleopatra right there in the middle using this brush, a kind of sturdy brush, and I don't think that's the right brush. That was a terrible brush for this. Excuse me, I'm just gonna clean this brush off real quick. Okay, we're gonna use this one. It looks like a wide thumb. Yeah, it's better. I feel like, so we're just gonna put it pretty much all over. Because like I said, the concept here is doing what we want. I wanted to put blue on my eyes, so I'm putting blue on my eye. Also, happy anniversary to this channel. Because of my computer issues, I wasn't able to post anything on the day to celebrate, but it was June 25th that I posted something on this channel for the first time. However, the project started before I opened this channel, so the channel's anniversary has passed, but the anniversary of Delicate Dark Girl is still yet to come. That's in August. So maybe I'll do something for that. I'll be here for that. So let me get the exact date. It was either the 25th or the 27th. 25th, like I said. I was correct. I'm really happy with where this channel has been and where it's going, and I was reflecting on it, and I was just remembering my initial intentions, how I wanted to focus on expression and limitlessness and softness and delicacy. So I'm glad where this is going. Okay, so now that we have blue on our eyelid, that is so pretty! I'm already happy! Yeah! Okay, so now that we have that there, let's just go in real quick with a bit of Kenya. That's like a deep brown, like a nude color, really. And we're just gonna go out here. Right on the edges. Right on the edges. And then we'll get something else to buff it out. I just want to create some, I don't know, some depth. You're going to cut that blue off at the pass. That's enough. Now we're going to take that thing, we're going to get Madagascar again, not a lot, and we're just going to go over the edge. Just go over the whole edge like that. And just stop whenever you want to stop. I told you how I feel about blending, how I never really know if I'm doing it to its fullest capacity, but it's always to my desired capacity, and you know, that will change as I keep doing this, but who's to say? The problem with me sweeping back and forth is I don't want to get too close to my eyebrows. See why you see me lifting my eyebrows up out of the way? Because if I go too close back and forth up here, it'll wipe off some of the concealer I put. Okay, then we're going to take some of that. I kind of want to put, let's put a little bit of that blue under here. Should we? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just put it on the inner corner. Then we'll take our favorite little thumb guy and get some Zuri, which is, we're still in the Nubian 2 palette. We never left. And just go right here. And then get your blue again and just make sure it doesn't take over. Just kind of let that inner corner know who's boss here. Who's the star. It's not them. It's not you, Zuri. It's me, Cleopatra. Blend it out with that other brush that had the Madagascar on it and stuff. Unless you use the same brush for all of these things. How's that working out for you? I used to do that. Because in my head I was like, look, I only got one brush. So we're just going to take a little more blue. I like this blue. It's really nice. And just put it right on the ball of my eye. It's right in the center. Bing. Let's wipe it down as best we can before it stains forever. And we're almost done. Because now what we're going to do, for my eyeline, I have a gel pen here. And that's what we're going to go for. We're actually going to do the gel pen. I was like debating, and then I said, I want to use this. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to tightline with this. And then we're going to see if I can actually get some white liner right on the edge. I don't think I'm going to go that far. From the outer corner to the middle, right where the blue begins. That's where I'm going to stop. Ha! I did it. Wow, look at that. What a difference a tight line makes. I tried to draw it up to make it more feline. Kind of like cat eyes without doing the full cat eye wing. But this eye always gives me a harder time than this one. That one came out better to me. But again, we're not about to get stressed over this. That's not why I started doing this. I did this to feel better, not get stressed. You know, stress is actually one of the biggest killers of people in society. I personally believe. That's a personal belief. But if you look at stress studies, you'll see how many things stress alone can cause. Especially stress given by people. Alright, mascara time. We're using Temptation because for some reason it reminds me of candy. But my teeth are sensitive. And, I mean, I've always been more of a person that likes salty things, but I still like chocolate a whole lot. But there's a couple candy bars that I can't have anymore because maybe 3 or 4 summers ago, three or 4 summers ago, I was trying to eat them and suddenly they were making my teeth hurt. And I guess in the long run that's fine because then I won't eat them. But the thing is, it's not like I'm the type of person that has candy every day. It's more like, because we didn't have that in this house, but I like sweets, especially the week before my period and right at the beginning when my period's starting. The pull for sweets is really, really strong. So I usually have chocolate and candy and stuff. And it's usually the week before my period. I really want sweets, like a lot of them. But I can't have my favorite things. And just recently, last month, I discovered Skittles is another one. Because I got them. It was a week before my period, so I was like, let me go get my stash. So I was getting a stash, and on the way home, I was eating the Skittles, like fucking them up, you feel me? And as I was eating the bag, I noticed my teeth were hurting. And I was like, ah, damn, you telling me I can't have Skittles no more either? Can't have Skittles, can't have Milky Way, can't have Twix. It's really narrowing down the prospects. Soon I'll only be able to have, like, I don't know, Big Red gum or something. The problem is, I get really easily annoyed in general life, honestly. And so it amplifies when I'm on my period. We'll stick with that. I really want to put white somewhere. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is add more sparkles. I'm going to use Stila Enchantress. It has more of a red kind of sheen to it, but we're just going to put like the tiniest bit right in the center. We're just going to dot it so that we get that super sparkle, because that's what Stila's best at. Actually, put too much. I don't want it to take over. I don't want the color to change. It took away some of the color. Layering. There. Better. Just so you know, Stila is very strong. But the thing is, I put this on my eyelid all by itself once. And, so that's how, see that one dot? So that's how I know I like the color. But I really want the blue to shine. I don't want the Stila to, because it's a different color. On my eye, though, it caught more just regular light because I didn't put anything else. I put 2 more dots. That's it. That's it. There. Sparkly. Where's my all-purpose brush? There we go. I'm so hungry. Like, you know when you're too hungry to eat? That's usually when I drink something like a protein shake or something like that. My stomach is growling. My weird eye line. Whatever. Now, eyes done. Very satisfied. They're blue and they're sparkly. So, let's get some foundation on this face, huh? Using Bonfire by Range Beauty. Will I paint it on or will I poof it on? Let's poof it on with our clean poof. Foundation done. I like the way that dries down. Oh, now it's dirty again. We just cleaned it. Now, the colors that I think go well with blue are like peach, green, yellow, pink, red, white, black, brown. But I don't want to do a super nude lip. They're moisturized, by the way. Finally. Once again, I did not bring a colored lip. I'm going to leave my lips clear. But first, I'm going to put blush on. I'm going to use Bella. Although Bella isn't as orangey peach as I really want on my face right now. We're going to use Morocco, which is like sand dune kind of red clay kind of sunburn kind of. Okay. Better. Hold on, let's really get it on there, and then we'll buff it out in a minute. Yeah! Orangey blush. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna create it. I'm gonna put some Vaseline on my lip first. Okay? And then Dauda. There it is. That's the color. We wanted Dauda all along. There. That's the color I wanted. Kind of natural light tint. The color is right, but the application's crazy because of the way I do it. But again, I'm okay with that. Okay? So that's it for real now. My feel good makeup. Do whatever you want to your face day because you're on your period. So, some people might feel that these two colors kind of clash, but I like them together. They might be biased, but you know, why shouldn't I be biased? It's my face. All that to say, if you like two colors together that people say don't go well together, do it anyway. Because why not? It made you happy, didn't it, when you put it on? You're the one that has to live with your face. Go out there and be free.